tensions build in Ukraine, we will shine light on the conflict.
Uganda takes a hard stand against its gay citizens.
Party of the century, will there be a centennial birthday bash for Balboa Park?
And it was a wet one this past weekend. But will we repeat it? We have the details for you on this weekend's weather. Newscene starts right now.
Welcome to Newscene. I'm Brittany Ford.
And I'm Joe Ham. Thank you for joining us.
The conflict between Russia and Ukraine is continuing to escalate. Ronnie Dawes is here with information on the conflict. Ronnie?
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Brittany. Tensions are rising in Ukraine after lawmakers in the Crimea region unanimously declared to join Russia. Yesterday, Crimea's parliament said it had already asked President Putin to allow the region to join Russia and would seek an endorsement from the Crimean people in a referendum later this month. Many countries around the world, including the U.S., say the referendum is illegal under international law.
Any such referendum would have to occur under the Ukrainian constitution across the entirety of Ukraine and not just in a sub-region like this. So this is a referendum that if it went forward would get almost no recognition except perhaps from Russia that seems to be behind it.
Despite the legal issues, members of the Crimean legislature are set on deciding their own future. The conflict has Moscow and Washington in dispute, and here in the U.S., the first sanctions have been announced. President Obama spoke for the White House yesterday about visa and economic sanctions against designated Russians. This also applies to Ukrainians who are trying to overthrow the government.
This morning, I signed an executive order that authorizes sanctions on individuals and entities responsible for violating the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine or for stealing the assets of the Ukrainian people.
The sanctions also prohibit Russian travel and financial transactions here in the U.S. Congress approved $1 billion in aid to Ukraine. We just learned new details that Russian forces have taken over a military installation in Ukraine and have 30,000 soldiers in the Crimea region. I'll keep you updated on this developing story, and let's hope they can find a diplomatic and peaceful solution.
Yes, Ronnie, a lot going on in Ukraine. Thank you for that update. Now, Sweden is the latest country to suspend some of its financial aid to Uganda. The suspension of money comes after Uganda President Yoweri Museveni signed an anti-gay bill in February. The law imposes a 14-year jail sentence for a first-time offense and life in prison for the second.
Even now, I have not really fully understood it, that you can fail to be attracted to all these beautiful women here and elsewhere, and you are attracted by a man. That's a very serious matter.
Sweden is not the only country withholding money from Uganda. Norway, Denmark, and even the World Bank are withholding a totaling amount of about $110 million. The United States says it is reviewing its ties with Uganda.
Handgun sales have seen a major surge in the past 3 months. There's been a 30% growth compared to the same quarter last year. Gunmaker Smith & Wesson says sales have rose by 7%, while Strom Ruger reports that sales have jumped 28%. The shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School in 2012 has had many worried gun rights would be taken away. At this point, President Obama has not passed restrictive gun legislation. It's not clear how long the strong sales will keep up.
Facebook agrees to delete posts from users selling illegal guns or offering weapons for sale without background checks. This comes 6 weeks long after a campaign by gun control organizations to pressure the social media giant to pull its gun advertisements. Facebook will continue to allow guns to be sold through its pages, but it will block gun sales that do not comply with the new policies.
The world-famous social networking site Facebook is looking to connect the remaining 2/3 of the planet to the internet. Facebook is looking to buy drone maker Titan Aerospace for $60 million. Titan Aerospace manufactures solar-powered satellite drones that stay airborne for up to 5 hours. The high-flying drones would provide access to remote regions of the world. Facebook isn't the first company looking to provide online access to the rest of the world. Google's Project Loon uses helium balloons to broadcast internet access to underdeveloped countries.
Tonight, you may want to leave your Google glasses at home. 2 bars in San Francisco have already banned the high-tech glasses, the Willows, as they prohibited patrons from wearing the glasses inside the popular San Fran establishment. The bar is known to attract a high-tech crowd, and the regulars are not comfortable with the recording capabilities of the Google glasses. The ban affects not only the Willows, but also its sister bar, the Sacramore.
A virus that was inactive for more than 30,000 years has been revived in a laboratory in France. The virus was found in Siberian permafrost and became active after it was thawed. While it poses no threat to humans or animals, other viruses could emerge. Scientists suggest Arctic drilling and global warming could expose more potentially harmful viruses in the future.
SeaWorld visitors may soon have to say goodbye to one of the park's most popular attractions, the Shamu Show. State lawmaker Richard Loom is looking to ban SeaWorld from using orcas for entertainment purposes. He's taking action after watching Blackfish, a documentary about SeaWorld's treatment towards the killer whales. The bill aims to ban competitive breeding and prohibit the importing and exporting of orcas. If passed, the bill will only apply to SeaWorld San Diego. SeaWorld has issued a statement denying all of the claims made against them.
The centennial celebration for Balboa Park has a huge bump. The group putting together Balboa Park's 2015 centennial has folded. After missed deadlines and funding issues, some people in the community are reacting.
I think it's pretty late to do anything meaningful. Very disappointed about the expenditures and squabbling and no action.
I have all the confidence in the world that they're going to find someone that'll come in and knock it out.
The new mayor says the city will now plan the celebration.
The battle isn't over deciding the fate of the 43-foot cross atop Mount Soledad. Lawmakers for Mount Soledad Memorial Association filed a petition Tuesday to have the case directed to the Supreme Court. The association is appealing a recent district court order to have the cross removed. The court has ruled the cross violates the Constitution, unlawfully endorsing one religion over others. The Supreme Court refused to hear this case 2 years ago, and if they refuse to hear it again, the cross will be torn down.
The deadline is approaching fast. The Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare, mandated all Americans to enroll in health insurance plans by March 31st or face fines. Reporter Shakina Blake has the details on an organization helping people through the process.
Clemente helps his mother Leo enroll in health insurance for the first time.
And also, yeah, because my mom, she never had insurance before, so this is a great opportunity for her. And then our requirements were not that much, so it was possible for me to do it. So I might as well just do it right now.
Selecting your own health insurance can be quite intimidating. The Family Health Center of San Diego came to City College and gave workshops to students and non-students alike on how to enroll in health insurance plans.
You've completed that. You can hit continue.
The enrollment counselors guided potential customers step by step through the enrollment process. We talked to some people who were able to sign up for health insurance.
It was very helpful.
And
really
how
nice
so?
people. They got me through it. I really didn't know what to do, and they got me through it.
We know that it can be a confusing topic and a challenge to enroll on your own. So our staff of professional experts are out here helping to enroll people, walk them through the steps.
It's a great help. Hopefully they'll keep on doing it, because I'm sure there are people out there that need this type of help.
But not everyone was thrilled. We spoke to one woman who didn't want to be on camera. She told us she was disappointed that she couldn't get health care because it wasn't affordable in her case. But most people we talked to were more than satisfied, and many were able to get the health care that they needed. With photojournalist Tani Luna, this is Shakina Blake for Newscene.
Signing up for health care insurance, you can find the Family Health Centers of San Diego on Facebook.
One former Newscener is trying to land a dream job. Find out how you can help.
And the Aztecs look to wrap up their season with a conference title. We have highlights from their latest victory.